going to get this amount of money. I'm going to get a girl. My life is not in the way that I would love to be. And then, coaching will allow that to happen. So also, we have studied, and we are studying in our 5 a.m. Savers Club, the formation of habit in different areas, not only individually, but in society and culture, how movement have been established. Now we're working with Mr. Dr. Craig writes about the hidden secrets of habits of genius. We also work in terms of the atomic genius, those important habits, keystone habits that will make you, realize your goal in life, whatever it is that you want, that you're looking for, and develop specific strategy to understand and get what you want in life, in love, and relationships. So goal setting is going to be part of what we talk when we say executive coaching, which is something important. And we have also budget. And when we talk about budget, we putting together how can our patients, if they don't have insurance, have loan and a strategy with the state Medicare, the system that is nowadays something very important. And we are discussing how New York City, New York State, how different states are creating CPT code specifically for coaching. The only problem is you have to be a health coach and you have to be certified health coach. Some states make it difficult for a coach to use Medicaid, Medicare. They can use case management, especially in chronic cases. But now the legislation is changing. So how can we also, if the doctor cannot explain some particularly specific way to deal with medications or to deal with exercise and nutrition, how can we pay a very competitive fee for the coaching? That's had never happened. And we, the Total Meta Coaching program, are trying to bring those ideas to the coaches and to also to everyone that wanted to be a positive coach or a coach for life or running coach, so that we can have refer patients from us, or also so that we can see the patients as a holistic, that we can see and develop his well-being, whatever is his goal and desire in life, and that he can go and accomplish with the help of a complete team of professionals and coaching. So this is the moment to combine psychoanalysis, psychotherapy, and primary care doctors, the mainstream medicine, with also coaching. We know for sure that the process of coaching is going to change. We have discussed and we have received also messages from the Medicaid, Medicare, that there are CPT codes that are being developed, and that's going to be important as we move on. We don't know if the coaches will lose the the democratic and universal use of coach and trainer, because the moment the state Medicare and the states get in and gonna pay you, they also get hold of the concept, like, oh, psychoanalysts now have license. I'm sorry, but you have to also be licensed, and you have to follow protocol, and these are the protocol, and you belong now to us, you belong to the state. We don't know if that's going to happen with coach, but it will be good if the coaches can receive payment as the doctors, as psychotherapists and psychoanalysts. And I believe that's part of the future. That's why we have established the total meta coaching and consultant, to have you understand and be how the specialty would influence, and also for those who are coach. So this is some kind of a way to inspire you and to bring you this training and this summit at least 1 or 2 or 3 every 2 or 3 months. So I'm gonna thank you everybody for being here, all the clinicians, all the speaker, those guys who already are there. So remember, we are recording for AI companions. You're gonna receive a summary of the summit, and also we also live in YouTube, and we're gonna give that to you as we finish. If you put your beautiful face, that would be great. So turn on your camera and let's do this. Thank you very much. Evelyn, or as
You
Mr.
muted, Rosaura.
Thank you so much for sharing your invaluable insight with us today, Dr. Pina. Your presentation was truly inspiring and thought-provoking. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure and honor to introduce our next guest speaker, Dr. Rieke. She's the multi-talented mental health counselor. Dr. Rieke is a poet, a painter, and essayist. Dr. Rieke has a master's degree in mental health from Manhattan College, and she works as a licensed psychotherapist and clinical director in New York City at Hispanic Mental Health Counseling, PLLC. Dr. Rieke is also an adjunct professor at John Jay College in the Department of Psychology, where she has taught since 2015, and the subject of psychopathology, psychology of personality, applied social psychology, and group dynamics, psychology of addiction, and substance abuse. Prior to this, Dr. Karina Rieke obtained her BA in Fine Arts in 2001. Dr. Rieke is also an athlete and running coach certified by RRCA and USAF Level 1 and 2. Now, without further ado, we're going to give Dr. Rieke the opportunity that we're going to learn from her today and give her presentation. Dr. Rieke?
Thank you, Rosaura. Thank you for that lovely presentation. Thank you. Today, what I'm bringing, I believe that the beauty of this is, bringing ourselves and how we really change people's life. And even if we can change one person's life, I'm totally fine with that. We don't have to change a whole community, but if we change few people, I'm totally fine. And I always believe that you say that you are, that comes from your mouth, that's what you have to become. And it's a struggle. It could be an everyday struggle, by the way. And I believe that we always have to remind ourselves that we have to be that. We have to be not only the theory of who we are, right? But we have to have the practice of who we are. We have to have this idea of who we are. In today's fast pace that we have, it's easy to get caught in the demands of daily life, and we all know that, right? Whether it is work, responsibility, information that we have to give or take, we have to keep always the well-being of ourselves in mind. I don't believe that comes out of the blue. I don't believe that is something that if we don't have it, it will come. I believe that we have to create it. I believe in happiness. By the way, I come from that psychology, but I believe that happiness is a creation of ourselves. And we have to do it first with understanding that it is possible, understanding that it's easy and it's very simple. And it also have to be a connection with nature and the essence of who we are as human beings. I believe that being mindful is a physical, mental, and emotional state that we have to embrace. It's a space that we create to have balance. And I believe that's the key of everything. If we don't have balance, everything goes out of place, right? And to help us manage stress, right? Also to improve relationship, we know that. Also to have emotional choices in place. So having this well-being mindful. And by the way, my PhD that I'm hopefully be done in 2 months, if 2-3 months I'm going to be done with that, thank God, is in mindfulness. So how this idea of being mindful of who we are, who we want to be, this idea of ourselves in connection to like running and walking is going to make a difference in our life. And also how we, everything that we put in our body in regards to our, so I'm going to give you my 10 beautiful talking point that I hope you guys enjoy. Having a mindful approach of well-being encourage self-care, promotes resilience that we all need, right? If we have a conversation with a professor and he's nasty, we need to have that resilience, right? If we have, I don't know, a struggle with someone that is not in the same level that we love them, we have to have resilience, right? So it's foster a deeper sense of peace in our life. And I believe that's the key of everything. And also remove or it's a pacifier of like chaos in our everyday life. One of the things that I love about being in Florida is the fact that, I don't know, he is very peaceful. And I think that the fact that I can see the sky all the way is part of that happiness that I believe, by the way. And I believe that in being happy every day. And I embrace it very much. So I have 10 different points, and it's very simple, by the way, the things and the strategies that I'm going to bring today. We need to have a holistic approach to wellness.